What do you remember as we're celebrating now the 50th anniversary of that amazing game? What do you remember about the moment your bat hits the ball? Of course, we've seen the replay a million times of you waving it fair. The bat hits the ball, Carlton. What do you remember thinking right after that?
Well, the first of all, I said I hit that ball good. Of course, I don't know what the exit velocity of the launch angle was, but I said I hit
Lost
that.
to history, Carlton.
Yeah, that's right, right. Maybe somebody ought to go back and do their little techno magic and find out. But uh, and then I'm saying, then I had to look at it. I go, is that going to go fair? Is it going to stay fair? Is that going to go foul? And that's when I started just waving. I just started waving, and it looked like it was going to go foul, and then it kind of went the last, I don't know how many feet, just seemed like it went straight and hit the pole. So once a year, I'm relevant still.
I would say many more times than once, Carlton. And on the trip around the bases, what do you remember seeing? What was in front of you? What were you experiencing on that route of the bases?
I was just, happy and jumping. And let's see, Morgan was playing second. I don't know if I recognized him or not, but I noticed going around that a lot of, the faces knew that it was over, knew that game was over. So, the eyes were down and they were starting to walk off the field. Um, but, other than that, it was just rejoicing in the moment. And I don't know if I knew that I touched the ground, or I didn't even know. I hardly heard the crowd at all, if I remember right. It was just, everything was just right there. That one special moment that you have in the universe that nobody else has ever had, and hopefully somebody will have it. There's not a more enjoyable moment than that ever for anybody.